Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about high shear, low cape, severe weather events, as I'm currently standing in one. So to start off, most thunderstorms, just thunderstorms in general, they're associated with atmospheric instability, right? We usually have some sort of instability, and it's quantified as CAPE, convective available potential energy, which is measured in joules per kilogram. So normally you'd want like 1,000 or so, or more than that, usually 2,000 or more for strong thunderstorms. And basically the idea is that you want like warm, moist low levels and cool, dry upper levels to have that instability, that thermal and moisture gradient. However, you could still have severe weather in extremely low amounts of CAPE. And this is because with high wind shear, it's usually associated with a strong amount of forcing. So currently, the squall line I'm standing in is generated by a shortwave trough in an extremely weak cold front. And it's embedded in a lot of rain, right? So the reason that this is being forced is that upper level forcing is pushing the air upwards, allowing it to rise to the point where it can lead to at least a small amount of convection. There is a very small amount of instability, I think about 25 to 50 joules per kilogram in the most unstable parcel, which is very low. That's why this storm I'm in is not severe. But further south, to where I am right now, I'm in New Jersey right now, further south there is more instability and the storms have been severe there. So the idea is that the air is pushed up by the atmospheric forcing, by the large scale ascent, and it's able to get to a level where it can convect somewhat, very slightly. And this ends up in very narrow, low top bands of storms, usually embedded in lines, because the strong upper level winds are pushing the stratiform rain out in front. And these storms, they're mainly associated with damaging winds, but they can also produce tornadoes in cases where the instability is slightly stronger, where we can get more of a strong updraft going. And the reason that they produce strong winds is because the wind field is already pretty strong, right? I think the winds above the surface at around 1 kilometer are 40 to 50 knots right now. These storms are sustained by strong low-level jets, which they can mix down in their downdrafts. So the upper-level winds can be brought down through their downdrafts, meaning strong wind gusts, which have been happening. Not really as much now, but just before I started recording this video, they were happening. So yeah, that's pretty much what there is to know about high shear, low cape, severe weather environments. Generally, you have a squall line embedded within an area of stratiform rain, very narrow, generally little to no lightning due to the low instability. And these storms can pack a punch with the wind, especially because of the winds that they can mix down from the upper levels. However, tornadoes are only possible when you have more instability. Like in the environment I'm currently in, there's not enough instability for any tornadoes. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and yeah, I hope you learned something.